What up? It's your boy T-Bird Reaction. Today is Wrestle Wednesday, so we're going to get another Why WrestleMania. And this one involved the main event of night 2, which is the WWE title championship match between Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Now, here's the thing. Well, this project going to rise is because there's been some asshole in the job stream. You know, the usual jackass as well too, who's one, he's happy John Cena beat Cody. He hate Cody. Couldn't call him nutbait, all this shit and all as well too. He feel like folks are down disappointed at the ending because Cody lost. And think we crashing out because Cody lost, which not the damn case. We just didn't like how it ended. But as a further understanding, we get it now. But at the same time, we didn't understand them, folks. Even a lot, I didn't know, and not that many people was not fond of how it ended as well too. But then then we got it because Johnson said he's gonna ruin WrestleMania, and pretty much what he did, and we get nothing and all that as well too. No, as I get nothing, but not even please the Hills fan. But I guess they meant that too. So anyway, and I said I'm gonna say it on this one. Back with Triple H's comment. I'm guessing that's been made on, that was talked about on Jay's reason why fans hate Jay Usos at the WWE. He said about like fans, getting on fans or how they are reacting. I'm guessing it's part of the reason why we was dealing with a lot of bizarre bizarre world minded like crowd in Vegas. I mean, I feel like Vegas is almost as bad as Canada now. Probably worse. Because you have folks downplaying Jay. We got the boos going towards Bianca, which was ridiculous. And surprisingly, Dirty Dom's getting cheered. And then the John Cena match turned to fans starting to boo Cody and cheer for John Cena, who's a heel now. I don't know, this is basically like another... it's like another remix of Rock versus Hulk Hogan or whatever, or what, or it's going along with position, or we're getting deja vu of AEW situation with Cody. And my old man calling me. I'm gonna see what I'll do about it in a minute. Hold on a second. I'm back from a long hiatus because one, my little man had get bad and everything, then AEW came on. But anyway, I was saying. After the last video from the Jay saying that about Triple H's comments or anything about the fans or anything, it's probably why we dealt with that ridiculous Vegas fans being very bizarre mind like was the likes of they booing Bianca, and I guess they don't like Jay. I think won, and then start booing Cody, but start booing Cena and Dom and a couple others that's like heels as well too. So yeah, so it was interesting. Other than that though, let's keep going with this on why John Cena ruined WrestleMania 41. Let's get it.
I am going to ruin wrestling for everyone.
John Cena wanted to ruin wrestling for everyone, and he did that after last night's WrestleMania main event with Cody Rhodes. And here are some WWE fan reactions from people within the internet wrestling community.
But I cannot believe the same people that and moaned about this guy 15 years ago, about this guy 10 years ago. He buries everybody, never puts anybody over. Now you're surprised by what we saw last night. Oh, it's going to be okay come WrestleMania. We're going to get The Rock. We got no Rock. Haven't seen The Rock since Elimination Chamber. But we got a lot of Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Ugh. And you want to make Cody Rhodes look weak? Textbook making somebody weak last night at WrestleMania on the biggest stage that there is. On the biggest stage, you just threw everything that you did for Cody last year and you threw it right out the window. For what? A guy that's going to be gone at the end of the year. But I love John Cena. You. Because all I heard was you moan about this mother. And now I got to hear it on Twitter, on Instagram, and people and moaning, leaving Allegiant Stadium. This is what you wanted this. Where's the camera? This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted.
Yo, he's crashing on like crazy. Can you blame him for crashing out? Like, you do got to think about this. Folks was downplaying John Cena as well during his face went like crazy. Like you say he burying folks and all that as well too. No, and they on his graces or anything like that. Jackass in that group, he's big time. Oh, that's my girl. Yeah, I'm here. I'm loving it because I see all the Cody crap name. Like I bet you he was one of the guys that was booing him during his babyface run as well too. And here's the funny part about it: he gonna do the same thing when Cody turned him. He hate this nipple baby and all this. He wanna make no. No. This dickhead really made up. This dickhead going to share a post from another crazy mark. Anything by I found it funny because this same dickhead jackass calls out folks marks for making crazy comments about that, but he so hate Cody Rhodes so much. He's decided to share this shit right here. I'm on so and play along with it. I don't know if it's trolling at this point. Anyway, if it's the most desperate wretched of hate I ever saw. So he decided to share this photo here. Let me show you where it raised. If you can't see it. You want proof that Cody Rhodes is the third person. The first photo is him holding his door before the match, and the second photo is after he loses, he's leaving the stadium just with his wife. The guy you call a hero left his own door alone in the stadium. Can you check the stadium for this poor girl? And then he gonna add on saying some QBWE he is such a terrible man. Like who does it? Like how you lose your championship and go and leave your child behind all in the same night. That this is just super babyface. Usually he'll call out somebody like that, but just because Cody, somebody he hates so much, a nipple baby, I don't know, he hate the character, whatever, or he hate faces. This is obvious he hate faces. He posts this just to be a troll and asshole. Like, one, it's laughable that this is the length you go as a hater. Number two, it's laughable because that, but number two, I don't know you doing this to ruffle feathers and all that as well too, but this you gotta go this far to ruffle feathers or somebody you hate as well too. You can't figure out or in general, then yeah, you just gave yourself an own. I mean, it's supposed to go on laughing by it, but whatever. But at the same time, you just gave yourself your own L because like one, you hate you hate that man so much you will go along with some BS like that. Where you came for it now, I don't know. Two, you're a very insensitive dickhead. Cause that's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's daughter. You gonna play with some shit like that? No, I mean, come on, dog. I know you have Team FTK, but don't be a true dickhead. I'm just saying. But that's another story. But like I said. Jake Records is grasping like crazy, but at the same time, he has a point. It's crazy that folks are, had all this down shit talking about Cena, probably same guys right here too, and many others. And then he turned heel and he's the GOAT and all this shit. Like, I mean, he's the GOAT wrestling. I give you that because he does his thing. But at the same time, now he all his nutsack because he turned heel. Like, really, like that's some and somebody said don't call him bizarre for that. No, that is some bizarre world minded shit though, for real. Cause you was booing him cause he was babyface, you didn't like him being this quick cut babyface, and then he go heel and now he on his nutsack because he did the same thing with Roman, and now I bet you they'll do the same thing if Cody goes Homeland and heel. That's all I'm gonna say. But let's keep going.
So don't now. You enjoy.
Hold on. Now, back on saying, sorry. That same guy I told you about that made that little comment about Cody and anything, he's claiming leaving door, which he really didn't, but his spot, I bet you, pretty much, I think, either Mama Rose or whatever got took her to the bus already before the end of the match anyway, so it's that. But, he's the same guy I was talking about, folks are crashing out over the ending, saying that the ending was trash only because Cody loves. No, the ending was low-key trash at first until we get the idea that he was part of CM Punk's Ruin Wrestling. Still was a crappy ending in a way. But still, don't be a dick. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, let's keep going.
enjoy the PG era part 2. Assholes.
I doubt it's gonna be PG Era Part 2. I doubt that, but at the same time, yeah, I get why he's snapping.
On behalf
Oh
of all of
Lord. It's hard to go along with this because Karen across the hill right now, but he's low key has a reason. But the reason why I'm halfway because he's jabbing at AJ Styles over there, but he took the kayfabe off of that, and then did this little rant right here. This
of the true fans of professional wrestling, guy with the suit and tie in the truck, go yourself.
Two different generation faces of the company finally meet. Who's taking that championship? But then this happened. We'll get into it, but let me put it this way. John Cena just broke the record, and now, forever and ever, then, now, forever, together, Travis Scott will be the difference maker. He's the reason John Cena broke the record. So,
like I say, it's surprising to give him the record. You know, sucks he had to go heel to break the record. But the fact that it went like that is questionable. But again, he did to wrestling, I guess.
for Travis Scott, I will be expecting an apology in black and white filter. Look, people, I hate to be negative. This is WrestleMania. I hate to be negative. I'm shaking. I can look past all the celebrities in the crowd, 50 sponsors on the ring mat. I realize WWE is not for us anymore. I can understand, but I can look past that. I can still enjoy the product. I love the product. When a singer is the focal point of one of the most important things in professional wrestling history, I'm sorry, I cannot defend that. What absolutely ruined it for me is that this was the big moment. When you see
Somebody, I'm looking at the comments, see anybody say in the comments, somebody say it's just a metaphor, but not really like people watching this spirit. People pay a lot. Yeah, I guess so, just still.
Travis Scott coming out, obviously The Rock is next, right? Like, that's the whole point. Obviously, WWE are not gonna end WrestleMania with Travis Scott, a singer, being the big moment of the show. Yet they did.
One of the best parts of Paul Levesque's booking has been how incredibly multi-layered the main event storylines are. And this is no different. It's just that it's multiple layers of shit. Last year, it took WWE's equivalent of the Avengers for Cody to defeat Roman. Here, it was just a non-wrestler rapper who carries around a fan's belt. What was the actual benefit of Cena selling his soul to The Rock? Cena already had the title shot won from Chamber. So the big benefit of aligning with the final boss was Grammy Award-winning musical artist Travis Scott to come down and not interfere very well. And why did Cody hesitate when he's already completed that part of his morally restrained character arc against Kevin Owens back at the Royal Rumble? The Rock made
Okay, I can understand why they went there about Cody hesitation. You know, he kind of went on that moral thing with Kevin Owens, but at the same time, I feel like he probably felt. Speaking for face to face, I feel like he probably felt he went too far, and he doesn't want to give in too much and be labeled as a heel. Because fans are real, like I said, you can't trust these fans these days. You really can't. You really can't. It's same in general. You can't trust people these days. You give them one sign of anything opposite of who you are, they don't think you're that opposite. You know, the rest of the time being, they'll find a way, because especially if they want to see that side of you, they're going to use it against you. You know what I'm saying? They will. Trust me, I know. Alright? Why you think I'm so protective of being who I am as well, too? Because if I come on my character, they'll use it against me. Trust me, I did come charity, and sometimes they use against me down the line, and feel say I'm not that good of a person, but I really am. But that's another story.
WrestleMania 40, arguably the greatest event in company history. But his involvement at Chamber this year, likely massively deviating from Levesque's original plans where Cena was going to turn heel here at Mania, and then not showing up at all afterwards has significantly damaged the quality of what could have been an all-time great storyline. Instead, we got a great moment at Chamber, but not the fantastic overall Mania story we could have had.
I genuinely can't believe the amount of people I'm seeing defending that awful main event as, yeah, John Cena said he was going to ruin wrestling. Come on, you're really using kayfabe terms to defend bad booking? Get a grip.
Yeah. Now I like hearing shit like this. He actually missed it about people actually using that term to defend it. Yeah. That is so I get it, but still don't change the fact that it was a BS ending. Let's not front. Let's not front. Alright? You can try all you want to just to be an asshole, like that guy on job material, whatever, just to be an asshole and all that, or a jackass, and because based off his addition or anything. But at the same time, be honest with yourself. Be really honest with yourself. You really think you really okay with that ending? If you're really okay with that ending, as I've been saying for a while, a lot of folks who are in love with Heat, you might as well let me know that you bathe in lava, you bathe in a burning lake, whatever, because that's how much you love Heat. That's all I'm gonna say. If you like that, because even some Hill fans who was all about John Cena winning didn't like that ending either. But you got there's that. So you can't say everybody is crashing. People was crashing out just because Cody lost. No. They didn't like that ending either, so you can't do that.
I'm not saying it was a bad match or it was a great match. I wouldn't say it was an awful match, and I wouldn't say it was a great match. It was a match. I expected more stuff to happen,
exactly.
Right? You know what I mean? Especially for the.
And then another thing is, people say, "Oh, you should fans book." We wasn't fan size of booking, like even back booking. We wasn't fans of booking. I mean, there's supposed to had all this going on, but at the same time. We not disappointed in advance our booking. We're disappointed in how it ended. It was just like that. Like, that's it. That's how you gonna end. That's how you gonna have Cody go down. That's it. Like, really? No. Like, come on. Think about that. Like, you really think that should have went down like that? Like, don't you want us to be mad that Cody lost? No. Yes, we should be mad at Cody. We can't even get mad at Cody lost because how crappy that anyway. We just like, okay, I guess that's it. We're not even mad. We just like, wow, that's it.
Made event at WrestleMania, so I was a bit caught off guard on that, to be completely honest.
But you didn't get The Rock, Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, Drew McIntyre. You didn't get anything that even resembles John Cena selling his soul to The Rock. You got John Cena and Travis Scott. By the end of this thing, John Cena won number 17. And John Cena won number 17 because of Travis Scott. A musician, an artist, who I'm
always trying to look for anybody in the left. Yeah, that's the thing. And then, too, people pay money for that shit. That's the other thing, too. That's low-key a slapper. That was a slap in the face. That's a slap in the face right there, though, for real. And people trying to downplay Dudley Gray, leave that man alone, man. He's passionate about wrestling. Leave him the fuck alone. Like, no, don't downplay somebody because they're passionate about wrestling. It's like if you're passionate about your fandom, don't let them be. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Completely honest with you, I have not heard one of his songs. I don't even know what he does. Nor do I care. Yet he's out there holding a replica hardcore championship, and he's out there. Travis Scott is out there. That's funny. We didn't ask for Travis Scott to be out there. We all asked as a community for Travis Scott to get a receipt after what he did to Cody Rhodes at the Elimination Chamber, basically busting his eardrum and giving him a black eye. But we didn't want Travis Scott out there actually helping John Cena, the only one helping John Cena, win number 17 in his final year as a professional wrestler at his last WrestleMania. This message goes out to The Rock. Rock is never going to hear this. I don't even think they care. I've been doing this for way too long, bro. I know what's good. I know what's bad. Triple H's comments about, I wish people would just be fans and the criticism.
That's the comment I was telling you about earlier. That he said that Paloma mentioned in the Jey Uso video.
That doesn't really bother me because I'm going to continue doing what I do anyway. But looking back at his comments with Peter Rosenberg this week, and then we get what we get in the main event of WrestleMania 41 on night 2, how could he even look at himself after saying that bullshit live in front of the world to digest?
I literally not too long ago said that everything Punk said in that promo after Elimination is aging like Fon Wall right now.
How could you sit there and look at this ending and expect no one to be upset about it? Before I even say what I'm going to say, I know there are a few people that are probably thinking, well, John Cena wants to ruin pro wrestling. This just goes with what he already told you. Why are you complaining about it? No, it doesn't work that way. John Cena can ruin pro wrestling for everybody by being a heel. That doesn't need to come off in the most ridiculous, most incredulous, most underwhelming, most lame finish for WrestleMania that I've seen since WrestleMania 9.
And ironic, WrestleMania 9 was in Vegas. But thank you. Like, get it. We get it. You want to run wrestling, but that was like worse.
Given the fact The Rock was not at WrestleMania 41, does he get it up or does he get it down?
Even Simon's not. You know that even Simon's pissed off.
Well, my fault. I didn't do it. I will say this. I think it comes from a place of love. We wanted to see Dwayne Johnson. We like Dwayne Johnson. We're upset that we didn't see Dwayne Johnson. But listen, man, I'm the man of the people. So the fact that happened is getting it down.
It looks like the WWE got the exact reaction they wanted from the fans after the lackluster WrestleMania main event. John Cena truly ruined wrestling, but why? Why did this happen? Well, John Cena was actually on the Pat McAfee show today and explained in greater detail the real reason why this is how WrestleMania ended.
Leaving the place better than when you left it.
That's all I'm trying to do, man.
Unless you ruin wrestling, which we can't have.
No, I'm just going to shut it down. That's all. Here's the thing. Ruining wrestling is, there's going to be a show. Everybody's replaceable. There's always another show. I'm going to make wrestling start over. That championship is coming home with me, and I will be the last undisputed WWE champion, period. Wow. So they're going to have to make a new title. They're going to have to start the clock over again, and whoever is that first champion, whether it's Cody Rhodes, whether it's Dirty Dom, whether it's Logan Paul, whether it's Braun Breaker, it doesn't matter.
Why? That again, the Boo and Cody's getting now that we're in AEW deja vu now.
They'll be the first one. Bruno, Hogan, Austin, Rock, HBK, Taker, Game, every name you can imagine. CM Punk, that comes home with me because that's what I've earned and that's what I want to do. I want to write history and I'm going to put my stamp on the business by taking that piece of the business home with me. We all talk about this new era and we talk about how the business is changing. Well, I'm taking the last piece of tradition in the business home with me, and you guys can figure out how to settle the dust when I'm gone. Period.
Jeez. Wow. All right, well, I'm excited to see how they rebuild.
Hey, yo, you're a headline guy. There it is. Boom. I'm not going to spoil TV for you, but there's your headline.
Thank you for not spoiling.
All right?
And thank you for giving us a little clarity on why you're doing what you're doing as well.
Now, I'm not ignorant. I'm not saying that there's never going to be another show. Of course there is. You guys will be here next year without me. You'll be here the year after without me. I don't care. I'm cool. I'm cool in closing this chapter of my life. There's one piece I'm taking home with me, and that's so you guys can figure out how you want to do it from here on out because you're not the same folks I came in with. Period.
Jeez. Wow. We've all grown because of you.
Yeah, and I'm not the same person I started 20 years ago either, man.
Well, after you carry a company for 20 years, obviously there's going to be a lot of difference.
I don't care what you're doing. If you're the same person you are 2 years ago, you're not doing it right. There should always be growth. There should always be development.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every moment.
It sounds like the entire storyline is just John Cena giving the fans one last FU before retiring for all the crap that he took from the audience over the last 2 decades. I understand the storyline, and logically, that ending makes a lot of sense for this story. But why would WWE go ahead and book this story in the first place? Because you've just pissed off your hardcore fans, and now the new fans don't really have any interest in wasting hours on a Saturday for another lackluster main event. I've seen reports say that John Cena's heel turn was actually scheduled to happen at WrestleMania, but that changed when The Rock wanted to be a part of it, which is why it happened at the Chamber. And if that's the case, then you gotta blame The Rock, because he's the one who ruined something that could have been truly special, an all-time WrestleMania moment. And he ruined that because he wanted to be there for no reason, because nothing happened in the story with him. And he also put Triple H, John Cena, and Cody Rhodes in a position where they were gonna get blamed for a terrible WrestleMania ending. I'm going to wait until tonight to make a full video breaking it down with my thoughts, because I still need to process all of this. But at the end of the day, John Cena did in fact ruin wrestling. He ruined WrestleMania. He pissed off a lot of people, and I'm not sure if that's a great idea or not. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Now I'm saying though, like, again, we get it. He did it to ruin wrestling, but you can't front. You cannot front on that though. I mean, I will say Dick went too hard with the crash out, but at the same time, he has a point with that. The one I said the best point to me is the dude from Wrestle Talk and the Wrestle Talk, and the guy here as well too. From what's this? The other guy here. Can't think of his name. Don't see his name is right now. This guy right here has a point as well too. So yeah, them two had the best point though. Like we get it. He's supposed to run wrestling, but at the same time, you really gonna ride on that? Just, I mean, like I said, you really gonna ride on that and think that you're totally okay for that? Like I said, you bathe in lava because that's how much you love heat. Other than that though, what was your thoughts on this as well too? As well as how the crowd was at Vegas as well too. Comment that below as well too. I get people in like who you like, but at the same time, at this point, if they gonna do that, they might as well take the alignment out. It's just the alignment out of wrestling. Like, it's like facing hill alignment. It might as well not be in wrestling no more if folks are not gonna take heed to it. So what's the point? Other than that, if you like more reaction, this like shit. Oh, this is a hot take, really hot take. John Cena didn't have to be a heel, maybe a twin, but not a heel. That's true. He didn't really have to. In all honesty, before he took that route, I mean, and there was a chance that him and Cody go at it, I really was rather he still be a face, but like kind of like, you know, almost how Rock was like face, but like getting heel reaction as they put the gold board, but they went full heel. I guess to help Cody stay face and everything, but hopefully Cody can come back as a babyface, because the way he got booed last time, I hope it don't change nothing. Other than that, it's your boy T-Person and also love.